Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2017 Ford Fiesta, cared for and maintained to a very high standard with a 5-stamp service history, including just recently serviced less than 100 miles ago. Just starting with the front of the vehicle, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. I'll get a close-up to all the bumper corners as we go around the car to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down. Can also be quite common. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the passenger front alloy wheel, struggling to see a single mark at all. Can't see anything negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger door, exactly the same. Can't see any scratches, chips, etc. Get a close up to both of the mirror covers to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. Moving along the passenger door, I really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Get a close-up underneath the door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be common, particularly on the front doors. All the passenger door edge really nice as well. Can't see any chips, again can be quite common. And it's just a little bit of rainwater, just flick that off so you can see it's not a chip to the paintwork. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the passenger front. I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Again, that does include no marks underneath the handle. So just a little bit of rainwater again. No chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. Struggling to see anything to mention. That alloy wheel identical to the passenger front. You can't see a single mark at all. I've just noticed a very minor parking dent there. Just put my fingernail next to that just so you can see how insignificant it is. Have to be really close to even notice it at all. Fortunately, hasn't chipped the paintwork, so I can confirm we will have our paintless dent removal specialist have that completely removed before collection or delivery. Very minor that you can miss it, but that will be completely removed before collection. Into the vehicle from the passenger side. As you'd expect with the mileage, really couldn't be any better inside. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the passenger seat. Really no sign of any wear to point out. Car's had the overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. Just lean across and just show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You do see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks okay. Then when you look across from the passenger angle, seat looks a little bit out of shape, baggy, but not the case with this Fiesta. No problem at all from either angle. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle, again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. Can't see any marks to the centre of the bumper either. Onto the tailgate of the car, again, there isn't anything to mention. Taking you inside the luggage compartment, as with the rest of the interior, really couldn't be any better. Just get a close up to the trims just to show you how nice they are, free from any scuffs. You do often see people carelessly load in items, scuff all the trims, mark the top of the bumper, but not the case with this Ford Fiesta. Just get a close up to the top of the bumper to highlight that. No sign of any luggage rash. That is just a little bit of rainwater. Just rub that off so you can again see it's not a chip to the paintwork. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, same as the passengers. Can't see any parking dents. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other two I've already shown you. Struggling to see any marks at all. Onto this rear panel, there's certainly no scratches or parking dents. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. All the door edge really nice again underneath the handle, exactly the same. Can't see anything to mention on the rest of the door. As I've already said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. there's going to be any chips on the door edges, usually on the drivers. Any marks underneath the handle, the same. And it's just a little bit of fluff there, just on the door. Just wipe that off so you can see it looked like it was a chip at first, but just wipe that off so you can see absolutely not the case. But as I was saying, no scratches or marks underneath the handle. Going around the entire car, struggling to see anything to mention other than those very, very minor stone chips, which I have pointed out. Again, mirror cover free from any scuffs, nothing negative on the driver's front wing, and onto the final alloy wheel. As I've gone around all 4 of the alloy wheels, I'm struggling to see any marks at all. Really is a cherished example. Going around the vehicle, inside and out, struggling to see anything negative to mention into the vehicle from the driver's side. Again, no sign of any wear to the driver's footwell. Driver's seat again, no sign of any wear. I've just brought the vehicle onto the turntable. As you saw, as we went round the vehicle, there was a few drops of rainwater. Has been raining heavily outside today, so we have just dried the vehicle off. So if the driver's seat does look like it's a little bit wet, it might be just where I've got a little bit damp and pulled the vehicle onto the turntable. I can assure you no marks at all. Just get close up to the base of the seat to highlight that. As I've already said, really is a cherished example on the entire vehicle, inside and out, other than some very, very minor stone chips to the front of the vehicle. I really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. It is worth mentioning we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on the website, so if you are interested in some additional funding to purchase this Ford Fiesta, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our website. We absolutely guarantee to be the lowest rate of finance. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle through an outside finance broker or company, please get in touch with ourselves first for the very lowest rate of finance. We will get you a decision in 10 minutes. All finance can be arranged and signed remotely. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you do need any further information, you'd like to arrange a viewing, us to set up finance, etc., please don't hesitate to get in touch.